demonstrate this. This is that stimulating kind of multimedia kind of guy that he is. It's not just black and white for him. He has that relationship, that dynamicism. Is that true for all of your experience of him? Yeah. Now, do you see, especially after seeing the kinesthetic people, do you see how a number of different ideas that you have and the different perspectives and all the dynamic energy that you have, do you see how that could unconsciously step on a kinesthetic person's toes?
How about blow them away?
Blow them away. Well, especially when you're being totally present and out there. Because, see, one of the things that happens is, and I've looked at Michael's eyes as well, he's an internal person, even though he's very gregarious. And is that true for you?
That's very true.
Okay, now, in that regard, when you do come out, does that sometimes come out almost in an explosive way?
Yes.
Sort of like that energy inside builds up, builds up, builds up, and then explodes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was that mm-hmm?
Yeah.
See, one of the things that will be helpful in that regard to allow respect to the sensitivity is do modulate and watch yourself with that mm-hmm. The more you do it, the more energy you'll build up, and you don't need any more energy inside. It needs to be expressed outwardly.
So I'm not following you. Do I mean don't do the mm-hmm or do the mm-hmm?
Use words.
Oh, use words. All right.
Use words rather than mm-hmm. Because what happens is when an internal person goes mm-hmm, like you just did, unconsciously what happens is there's a buildup of energy on the inside. Now, if you'll flip over the charts for a moment, I'll let you see how you can see an internal person. An internal person has a brown ring of color around the pupil, or no line around the pupil. The pupil is the dark portion that gets bigger or smaller, and you'll see a gradation of color, if you will. Many of you are internal people, and in fact, there are very few, quite honestly, there are very few external people